it looks like the Dungeons and Dragons movie is still going to be a thing, as they have now acquired a new writer for the movie. So, what do I think about this? Well, I'm always a little bit hesitant when it comes to these fantasy films that are made by the big budget studios, and not because I don't like fantasy movies. Fantasy is my favorite genre out of all the genres in movies, and Lord of the Rings is my favorite thing of all time, and there's some other fantasy movies that I really enjoy as well, like Pan's Labyrinth, and some of those types of movies. Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe was another one that I enjoyed for the most part, but more often than not, the fantasy movies that are made are not very well made. They're, in fact, pretty terrible overall. But anyway, Dungeons and Dragons is still going to be a movie from what it sounds like. I'm excited about it because it is a fantasy movie, and I'm always excited to hear that there's a new fantasy movie in development. But as is the case for most of these movies, it's probably not going to be very good. I hope I'm wrong. I really, really hope I'm wrong, because I know that Dungeons and Dragons is a great experience for people. I've played it a couple times. I haven't really played Dungeons and Dragons all that much. I played it a couple times, and I've enjoyed what I've played of it, and I'm really fascinated by the world of Dungeons and Dragons. But we have here an article that states that a new writer has been acquired. So the hashtag show reports that Michael Gillio, who was brought in to rewrite Johnson's script, has turned in a new draft that has studio executives absolutely buzzing. So, you know, you gotta kind of take that with a grain of salt, because this could either just be a publicity stunt, or, you know, studio executives getting absolutely buzzed over a script. It doesn't really mean very much, because these studio executives don't really know how to handle fantasy when they get their fingers in them. But let's hope that that isn't the case. They actually leave the actual film filmmaking to the actual filmmakers, instead of trying to control what they make. The thing that does get me a little bit excited about this is that Paramount is the studio behind this film as well. And Paramount has been making some really great films. Last year was an incredible year for Paramount with Bumblebee and Mission Impossible and A Quiet Place. All of those films were great films. And Paramount, I think, is really trying to find more of the quality in their works and stuff. Obviously, they've been involved with the other Transformers movies as well and stuff, and we all know how that went. But Bumblebee was a definite step in the right direction for them, and A Quiet Place was my second favorite film of last year. Mission Impossible was incredible, Mission Impossible Fallout. So I'm a little bit more excited about this, being that it's Paramount involved instead of like Universal or Warner Brothers, or even Disney for that matter. The studio is reportedly looking at a list that includes Will Smith, Josh Brolin, Chris Pratt, Vin Diesel, Matthew McConaughey, Jamie Foxx, Joel Edgerton, Dave Bautista, Jeremy Renner, and Johnny Depp. I really don't think that's going to happen. I really don't think Johnny Depp is going to be in this movie at all. So out of these actors, I think I would honestly like to see either Jamie Foxx or Josh Brolin or Chris Pratt. I think that'd be really cool to see one of those three guys there in this movie. Matthew McConaughey would be interesting. I don't know if I'd want him as the lead in the film. That'd be just kind of weird, but maybe as like another character would be kind of cool. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty excited about this movie. I really hope that they do a good job, because we need more fantasy movies that are well made out there and stuff. So hopefully that is going to be the case. So we don't have any like details about what the story is going to be about, but let's hope that the story is well written, if it is indeed making the executives buzzing with excitement and stuff. If they get some of these big names attached to it as well, that could be a good sign for the movie as well. So let's just hope that they continue to move in the right direction with this film, and that they actually take their time with it, that they actually try to do it right. That would be awesome. I would be really, really thrilled with that. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this news. Are you excited about a Dungeons and Dragons movie? It probably will never live up to the greatness of the first Dungeons and Dragons movie that came out, but I'm just kidding. But with that being said, let me know in the comments below, and I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.